Let's continue. It's been a while, I know.
Shaohao could hear the Monkey King's laughter on the wind, but it came from the west, beyond the serpent's spine wall. This was the land of the Mantid, mortal enemy of all Pandaren. I cannot do this, Shaohao decided. Trembling, the Emperor turned to leave. Where are you going? Asked the voice. I'm afraid to go on, said the Emperor. Looking into the wastes, he saw a great black ox. Just follow your feet, the black ox said. They will know the way. Shaohao descended the wall and crept through the strange realm. To the Emperor, it was a waking nightmare. But his feet led the way. Soon, he heard a dreadful sound. Three vile Mantid warriors argued how they would split up and devour their prize.
Is this not... Oh, the Monkey King.
Shaohao was paralyzed with terror. The insidious Shaw of Fear held him in place.
Creepy.
The voice of the ox came to Shaohao saying, "You must not let your fear control you, my Emperor. You must control your fear." Shaohao looked once again to the land for answers. The great Kaipari trees of the town-long steppes were legendary for their sap. In one bead of amber, Shaohao found his answer. "I will not be paralyzed by fear," the Emperor proclaimed.
Good call.
Shaohao hurled his weight against the nearest tree, and giant globs of sap rained down from above. And now it was the Mantid who were held fast as they struggled against the sap. The Emperor had saved his friend. As they fled, the Monkey King was overwhelmed by doubt. "Emperor, we cannot do this alone," he cried. "You should create an army to crush the Mantid once and for all." Free of his doubts and master of his fears, the Emperor was more confident than ever. "No," said Shaohao. "The storm that burns the sky comes for the Mantid as well. We need an army to crush a legion."
He just conquered his fears.
The last Emperor of Pandaria faced a terrible fortune. A burning legion set to tear the world asunder. He had cast away his doubt, despair, and fear.
That theme.
Now, confidence brimming, he would build an army. High atop the peaks of Kunlai Summit, the 100 greatest warriors of Pandaria perfected their arts under the watchful eye of the White Tiger, the spirit of strength.
The spirit of
"I need
strength.
an army," Shaohao announced. "I have come for my warriors." But the white tiger recognized the great darkness within the brash emperor. Why do you fight? The tiger asked. Shaohao bristled.
That's the
To
question.
destroy demon hordes, to crush those who oppose me. No, that is no reason to fight, the tiger said. You are indeed fearless, but still, you are burdened. The emperor scoffed, so the white tiger issued a challenge. Take this staff, and if you can touch any one of my warriors, they are yours to command. Spurred on by the howls of the Monkey King, the emperor spun about, thrusting and swinging the staff. But the warriors easily dodged his every blow. Furious, Shaohao roared.
Oh,
The sum of all
What's
his
this?
rage, the Shah of anger burst forth.
oh my gosh.
The emperor fumed and broke the staff over his knee. Violence and hatred erupted. You see now why you are not ready to lead? The white tiger proclaimed. Your anger does not empower you. It makes you weak. Defenseless, Shaohao faced the darkness he had created. As one, the Shah struck out. But as the smoke cleared, the emperor stood, unharmed. The shape of a mighty warrior lay broken at his feet. A warrior who had paid the ultimate price to save his emperor.
Loyal.
Shaohao's heart swelled as he knelt humbly before the white tiger. My rage exacted a heavy toll, the emperor said. A single sacrifice has shown me the power of fellowship, of love, of peace. The white tiger nodded. Again, I ask, why do you fight? For home and family, Shaohao replied.
That's more like it.
For the people I protect. For them, I would give my final breath. Thank you, White Tiger. Relieved at last of all his burdens, the Emperor rose. Come, Monkey King. We must go to the heart of Pandaria before all is lost. As the Emperor and his friends set out, the skies grew black, for the time of the Sundering had come.
Let's watch the last part. The Legion?
And so Shaohao came to the heart of the land, the sacred veil within the center of his empire. Purged of all his burdens, the Emperor radiated enlightenment.
Uh-oh.
Inside the veil, his people huddled for shelter. They knew that the end of the world had come, and they cried out for the Emperor to save them. People of Pandaria, Shaohao declared, stay calm, focus your minds, and together we will make it through this. But his people did not understand. As Shaohao gazed upon their faces, he saw the burdens that he had overcome. He recognized doubt and despair. He saw his people frozen in fear or trembling with anger. And he knew that they had little time to learn what he had learned. Time.
But how?
My people need time, the Emperor realized. And in that moment, the Emperor recalled the lesson of the Jade Serpent. Seek out the heart of Pandaria, for the answer lies within. As Shaohao reflected on his journey, he looked to the land and saw a single blossom in the wind. No matter the burdens I faced, he thought, the land provided guidance. But the truest answers always came from within. And then it became clear. I was to have a long life and a prosperous realm. But I am more than just Emperor. I now know what I must do. For I am the heart of Pandaria. People of Pandaria, Shaohao proclaimed, you are not yet ready to face the storm that comes for you. And I cannot stop it. But you will weather this storm, and many more. For I will give you the time to learn the lessons that I have learned. And then, the last Emperor of Pandaria sacrificed all that he was, and all that he would be, and gave his final breath to become one with the land.
Oh. So he dies.
A dense mist surrounded and protected his empire. And while the rest of the world broke apart in the fury of the Sundering, Pandaria set itself free. Hidden by the Emperor's breath, it drifted out to sea like a blossom on the wind. The trees in the vale have never stopped blossoming. And in time, we Pandaren learned to live as our Emperor lived. His lessons endure in the temples of his land. And from the snowy peaks of Kunlai summit, he watches over us. And it is said that if we listen very closely, he speaks to us still through the mists. These
I have
are the
goosebumps.
Emperor's gifts to us. And this is Pandaria.
Wow. All parts look just great, but the last part looks and feels just wonderful. Part 3 handles the theme of fear. This is something we all can connect with, the struggle with it and how to overcome to it eventually. And the best way to defeat fear is aggressively challenging it, fighting against it. The less positive side effect, anyhow, is anger. Anger helps you to defeat and conquer your fears. However, if you let anger overwhelming you, it can destroy you or someone else. In the last part, we see Shaohao's ultimate sacrifice, realizing that either himself nor his people were able to stop the Legion's invasion. Instead, he somehow hidden Pandaria from the rest of the world, from Azeroth. The very last shots really gave me goosebumps. This is also merit of the very engaging music. The images shift from ochre to vividly colorful, giving to us a happy ending of the Burdens of Shaohao series. Some of you has asked a few times to keep on with the series, hence I decided to finishing with it, getting through all the rest parts. What I do love about the series and the World of Warcraft in general is the human connection behind it, which resonates with all of us. And I really think this, aside all the visuals, aside all the games, truly is the very strength of Blizzard's World of Warcraft. What are your final thoughts about this series? What did it give you personally? In that sense, whatever you think, whatever you feel, let me know that below. Thank you very much for watching once again. It's very much appreciated. If you like this video and its content, just thumbs up. Oh, by the way, if you got time and money left, please consider to support my work by simply becoming a Patreon friend. With your financial and truly much appreciated help, you would allow me to focus on my channel entirely and only without troubling too much about my very existence money-wise, which in all honesty currently is a mental and physical struggle on daily basis. So if you can empathize with it and if you find this channel worthy, you are more than welcome to meet me on Patreon. You'll find the appropriate link in the description below this video. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Stay tuned, go beyond, and always be wild.